Hello everyone, and welcome to Backyard Garden Guide for my very first inaugural episode highlighting a humongous hot pepper project that I'm currently undertaking with tons of different varieties amongst the highest Scovilles out there. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and cut to the meat and gravy of this project now, shall we? Okay, so here are all the pepper varieties that I'm currently growing in my hot pepper project. There are an absolute ton of them, and I will go over them individually right now. First off the bat, we have an orange habanero, white habanero, lemon habanero, peach habanero, chocolate habanero, and red habanero. And I got all of these habanero plants in a package deal on Amazon, so I couldn't resist. I picked them all up. And in addition to these habaneros, I also got some jalapenos here, just in order to balance it out with some mild type peppers, and just so that I can just pluck them off the plant and eat them. So, and now moving on to the super hot peppers. First, right off the bat, I have some Smokin Carolina Reaper seeds. Carolina Reapers being the hottest pepper that you can get. And it's from Smokin too, the guy who made the Carolina Reaper. The first guy, the guy who put the patent on the Carolina Reaper. There are only two authorized dealers of the Carolina Reaper seeds, and Smokin is obviously one of them since he did create the plant. And now moving on to some of my hot plants, and in addition to the Carolina Reapers, I have the Trinidad Scorpion Morga Red, and that's actually the second, or at least I think it's the second, or amongst the second, third, or one of those. I know it's up there amongst some of the hottest. And in addition to the Carolina Reaper that came straight from the source, I bought some Carolina Reaper seeds from Amazon that were not from an authorized dealer, just to compare them against the Smokin to see whether or not there's a huge difference in them, or whether or not they're the actual Carolina Reaper varieties. We'll be putting out a video about that in the future once these Carolina Reaper plants fruit and provide me with some evidence. So, in addition to those, the last super hot pepper that I have is the Boot Jolokia Nagamorich pepper, or in other words, the ghost pepper. One of the very hottest as well. I think that's the third, although it could be in the top 10 or top 5. But as far as I know, those are some of the hottest peppers on earth, with the Carolina Reaper being the very hottest pepper on earth. And those are all the seeds that they started from. And here, over here to your right, you will see just the tip of the iceberg that is all of the cups starting all of these plants. Over here, specifically, are all of the Carolina Reapers coming from Smokin And everything else is mixed in here with habaneros, jalapenos, and various other hot peppers. They're all labeled here at the very bottom with their name, this one being a scorpion, Trinidad scorpion pepper. And like I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's an entire room in my back that I will take you to here in a second that houses the rest of the plants. And some of those are actually getting fairly big that I don't have to have this plastic on top of them. The plastic there, of course, being a way in order to trap all of the moisture inside of the area where the seedlings are starting to come up, in order to give them a nice, rich environment in which to start with. So, with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and move to the back room here to show you the rest of the damage. So, I will gladly do that right now. Alright, so here we are in my back room with the rest of the plants. And as you can see here, some of these don't have that plastic on top because they were getting kind of big. Wanted them to make sure that they would have that room to grow. And this is a southern facing window that faces my backyard, which was the perfect room in order to do this. As you can see here, there's a bunch of stuff there in the backyard. I'm trying to prep it for all of these pepper plants, as well as a bunch of other stuff that I'm going to be growing this season. And it's going to take a lot of room. I think I might actually have to give a lot of these peppers away. None of the super hot ones, though. I'm saving them for a very special occasion. So that pretty much does it. The very start of this hot pepper project. And I've got the biggest hopes here. And there will be plenty of update videos in the future. But until that time, I will let you all go, bid you adieu, so that you can do whatever it is that you would like to do. And you know what? This is my inaugural video. And you know what? wanted to break the ice here with my super humongous pepper project that I'm doing here. And if you would like to see more, as well as the various other things that I do here on my channel, I have tons of fruit trees in my backyard, including peach trees, apple trees, pear trees, cherry trees, as well as raspberries and that sort of stuff. I do pretty much anything that I can do in order to produce fruit so that I can eat it. And that's what I do, that's what I specialize on this channel, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So if you would like to subscribe, I would hope that you do, and make sure that you hit that like button if you like this video. With that being said, thank you all very much for watching my very first inaugural video, and I hopefully will see you next time. All right then, bye-bye.